Gaffer, an eventful game here at Hawke Street today. What did you make of the match?
I thought it was obviously a tough game. I feel pretty shattered right now myself. I'm sure the players, obviously, I don't know how they feel. They must feel terrible. But it was there's a lot happened. There was a lot to sort out. Look, I probably never envisaged playing the back four that was on the pitch at the end of the game. Look, by the end of the game, we'd lost Rory Feely and Theo Vassell. But the boys stood up to be counted and did what was asked of them. Obviously, the goals are disappointing that we've conceded. But look, I thought the first half, I felt we started the game well, and then I thought we conceded and we were disrupted by Rory getting injured. Again, people were playing out of position. We struggled to get back into the game in the first half. I changed the shape again to try and give us some more impetus so we could press a bit higher. Once the boys got to grips with that again, I felt obviously it was nice to get the equaliser, and it was important to get the equaliser before half time. I thought the second half, I thought the boys were fantastic and thoroughly deserved to go ahead. But it's just a shame to concede late on in what was a goal that really I think is preventable.
Yeah, and after a good start to the first half, then, like you say, Bradford control large spells of possession, we get the equaliser. What are your message to the lads at half time when we've gone on their level?
There was a lot said, there was a lot of tactical information. There was also definitely weren't a telling off or anything like that. It was actually, let's sorting some things out, this is how we're going to do it. Remember, we'd gone into the game in one shape and then you're changing in the middle of the half. You need to talk about that and you need to actually really tell them what is required in that shape. So there was a lot of that spoken about. And then obviously you've got to encourage them to go again. And look, we didn't have the luxury of making as many changes as Bradford did today, and they've got a very strong squad. You look at Robbie Gotts and Sam Foley, their third game over the festive period, been magnificent, been absolutely magnificent. But obviously Bradford can change their midfield players at the end of the game, and unfortunately with what's happened with Kieran and Dean Campbell, we've struggled to do that. But look, Amir Aqua has played his first 90 minutes over this festive period consecutively. I don't know if he's done that before at the club, and he's nearly finished the game again today. Look, the boys, as I say, I think they're giving it their absolute all. They're giving it their absolute all, and on another day we can win the game. It just doesn't seem to be going our way at the moment. But if they keep performing like that and they keep showing that effort, desire, then it will turn for us, I'm sure.
You must be really pleased to have both forwards on the score sheet, but not both just on the score sheet as well, but for both their goals, two really good runs in behind, timing that perfectly. Yeah,
well, we obviously worked on how we would penetrate Bradford, and yeah, you don't score goals unless you're running behind people, and obviously Andy done really well and showed his acceleration to get the penalty, and obviously dispatched it well. And obviously Newbs played a great ball through for Emil, and it was a lovely finish on the angle. So they'll both be pleased to get a goal. Obviously, we know goal scorers live for them, and they'll be happy tonight, them too, I'm sure.
And like you say, I mean, a lot of changes by the end, especially that centre-half position, with no recognised centre-half on the pitch by the end of it. How are Rory and Theo doing right now? They're
not good. So obviously we'll be in again tomorrow, and we'll assess them. I definitely can't see Rory being fit. It looked to me like he tore his hamstring or nicked his hamstring, so that they don't recover. You don't recover quick from them. Theo, we'll have to see, but Theo's he's played every game. That's the first time he's ever come off. He's played, I think he played 45 in 2 Bristol Street Motors games as well. Like he's done everything. So I hope he's okay, but it didn't look good the way he walked off.
And with a lot of these same lads being used over this festive period, I mean, just to have sort of that energy in the tank going into a lot of at stoppage time as well today, I mean, it just shows again how hard-working the group of people in front of you.
Yeah, never questioned it. You asked me that a lot. I've never questioned their work rate, their effort, their desire. But what I am seeing is more aggression when we are going forward. We had a spell where we had to adjust in the first half, where we lost a player, and then we didn't really have a replacement that could slot straight in, and I think they scored probably 6 or 7 minutes after we made that change because of Rory's injury. No, look, I think the boys as I say, I'm their big supporter, and that's the whole squad. Look, Mazid Agungbo comes back into the fold today. He's found it hard this season. He hasn't been involved a lot, but he's trained well. His attitude's been fantastic, and he comes on and plays at the end. But we are obviously a little bit thin on numbers. I haven't got a clue what the team will be against Harrogate. Have not got a clue. But I'll obviously have a good think about that overnight and come in prepared to work again tomorrow.